Alex, do you think that there's, I don't want to say that you want government industrial policy or subsidies, but as a way to reconnect ourselves in a dangerous world with, things, if we get into strife globally, we can't retool our financial services industries. We can't get our baristas, making bullets instead of flat whites. How do we, as a country, reset ourselves back to this idea of making things that are practical?
Well, I mean, the first step to that is just getting rid of net zero and getting rid of those climate targets as a starting point. And I mean, I'd say the second thing is drilling, baby, drilling as well. So, and look, that's the reality. The reality is cheap power equals all those things. And there is no reason why we shouldn't be a ring around this country. There shouldn't be a ring around this country where we just make and use everything, including all of our cars as we used to, but also our defence industry and pharmaceuticals. We don't have pharmaceuticals if they shut the borders on us. And look, this goes back to something I touched on yesterday, which was this notion that we Conservatives have to start to understand that it's not 1996 anymore. It's not. And that's across the board. That's Conservatives in politics. That's Conservatives out there. It was a good time when there was prosperity and, free trade. All of that globalism ultimately gave us cheap TVs. We got cheap TVs, but we lost all our jobs. We lost all our manufacturing. We sent it all offshore. And that's not good for the country, and it's not good for Australia. And I mean, ultimately, if you want to boil it down, net zero is not Australia first, and it's never going to be.